Bejuco. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. That's out to center field. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And Carlos Correa with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner on the go. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner on the go again.
1 ball,
it's a pitch
2
out.
strikes.
Now they get the runner and a rundown. To second, pulls him off the bag. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. They didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Pettit back to work. In the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Nabs it. And there's 1 down. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Check swing, and he went.
0-1.
That's strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Everything.
Run around the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out, and a runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. This one smoked, could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Little chopper rolls foul. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now at the plate, Carson Williams. And that one hammered. Going back. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And he boots it. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. But 1 run is in to score. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Two outs. Ripped on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. They get the out on Marte, and that is that. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be Pudge Rodriguez. That's in there. It's 0-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a foul ball. Albies getting the start at second, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a native of Curacao.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Goldschmidt.
This to center field. Crow Armstrong coming on. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Ramos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The wind of the pitch. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. Rutschman retired. Next is the designated hitter, Dick Allen. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. On its way to the corner, Ramos on the move towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect them.
To first, that's the 3rd out. Back here in the desert as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pendleton makes the catch, and there's one gone.
13,
and now it's Manny Machado.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
On the ground, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Guerrero. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Jarren Duran. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying, and it's gone. A solo shot. It's 4-0. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Doubled his first time.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Now this is in the air down the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Check swing, called strike. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. And that one in the air center field. Conforto makes the grab. 2 down. Carson Williams will hit next.
If I were him, I would look for a fastball like the one we just saw rope for a hit. They've looked really good at times against the heaters, so that seems to be the pitch to attack. Let's see what he does here.
Up the middle, Correa. In plenty of time to first, inning over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Michael Conforto. Arrieta back to work. Late with the swing there.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Up the middle. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Carlos Correa. Struck out swinging his first time.
Correa.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
On the ground right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Pudge Rodriguez digs in now. That one's in there. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees, and they get the out. Back here at Chase Field, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these players doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. This one high in the air to left center. Conforto turns to the right on the move. Makes the grab, one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Adley Rutschman. The next to hit has grounded out a couple of times. In the air, right field. Suzuki on the move. He makes the grab. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Dick Allen.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now
Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in the desert, here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
And that is out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Goldie in his 14th season, 37 years young. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Nicely done for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
This to third. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, one away. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Pulls that one foul. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it. He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about it.
Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Crow Armstrong off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rodriguez up with it to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
And that one clips the corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Manny Machado leaves the yard. It's 5-1.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And now here is Seiya Suzuki. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
That's to third. Slings to first, and there's 2 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Conforto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Popped up. Williams hauls it in to end the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ketel Marte. Fernando Cruz comes on now.
Now pitching, Fernando Cruz.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Rodriguez up with it to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at-bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. Dick Allen digs in now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
He's already homered in this game. And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rodriguez up with it to first. In time. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now, Carlos Correa. Arrieta back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Rodriguez now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say,
oh, and a great stop from his knees, the throw. And he can't come up with it.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. At the plate, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Correa, the runner at third. Rodriguez at first with no outs.
Ball.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Freeman over to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Well, it's always great when you can play to run, but that was a little bittersweet right there. They got the run across, but the double play puts a damper on a bigger inning potentially.
Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ramos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Hard hit left side. They get the force. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Now he steps off to reset.
Now pitching.
Tim Herron gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Out to center. Conforto has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. And he swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. Bunt attempt misses.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To second, and he's out. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Goldie. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. There goes the runner.
Ball 1.
No throw. He's in there safely. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first, and Vladdy is set down. That's the inning. Back here at Chase Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in. Shohei Ohtani. Williams, a 6'2" righty, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
And that misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Manny Machado now. He's already homered here in this one. And that's fouled off. Freeman makes the play. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count. And
line drive, and that is the ball game. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the really fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100+. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on a grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Sky Sox and the Aliens. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill here today, Hunter Green.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
The center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
1-1's the count.
And there's a ball. In the air, left field. Conforto on the move. And there's one away. Dylan Cruz will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Stepping in, Terry Pendleton.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Balls, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs, ball
strikes.
1. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute ago, you had a different...
Back here in San Diego, and on the mound today, Jake Arrieta.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Berger. The flip to the pitcher covering, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Here comes Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, and there's a hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Michael Conforto stands in now and watches strike 1. But he's back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Machado around second. The relay. And he's out, trying for 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
He takes it himself to the bag, and back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward. Liner snagged it first, and now it's William Contreras.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Check swing, no appeal, and now 2-0. This one smoked out to left. Conforto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Francisco Lindor. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it gets by him.
Batting 6.
That's Rodriguez. The next to hit.
Rodriguez.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Lindor, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Now up to hit.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a
Top half of the third inning, and the batter now, Billy Williams.
Billy Williams.
Green goes 6 feet 5 inches, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Matt Shaw now at the plate. Slider right there.
0-1.
Now 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Dubon on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Justin Crawford. Bunted back towards the mound. Over to Goldie. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Chases that one out of the zone. One away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Outside low. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Still
1
tied
ball,
at 0.
2
Last
strikes.
of the third. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hayward makes the play. Out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Here is Goldschmidt. Grounded out his first time. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Liner, base hit. The throw to second is offline. So runner at second, 2 down. Machado will hit next. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Inside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor on to first. Machado out on the play. And that is that. On to the fourth. Now it's the DH, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Now fly ball to right center. Dubon giving chase. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
And now Terry Pendleton grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Up and in, and 1-1.
1-1.
Fourth inning underway, no score. And that one almost got him. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez up with it to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So up next, Jason Hayward. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Thinking Kenny Beans, bro.
Look, it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause her husband's hustling. Touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off.
Pay homage and bring it back to the basics. Give me any task and I'll ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to...
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That one outside. And this one is off and running. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Walker Jenkins.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dubon brings it in. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. here with my pal Siggy. And starting in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And he misses it. It drops in. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Mauricio Dubon in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Manny Machado at the plate now. That's ball one.
No strikes.
Man at first, one away. There's a strike. That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goldie over at first with one away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Batting fourth,
Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit.
Suzuki.
Acuna on the run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. To the right side. Knocks it down. And they put the tag on him for the out. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Johnson back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Johnson, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. And now, Vladimir Guerrero. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Outside. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hit weakly on the ground. Machado throws to first in time. And Vladdy is set down. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short. Correa over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That's inside.
Ball one.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Pudge Rodriguez at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And that misses. 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's a strike. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one hammered center field. 2 away. Michael Conforto will climb in.
The left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Tap foul at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. And the batter now, number 36.
Campbell.
And there's the strike.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
In the dirt, and that's ball one. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Goldie. They put the tag on him and he gets the job done. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Struck out swinging his first time.
Henderson.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a slow roller. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Strike on the inside corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Dubon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
1 ball.
2 out, space is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'm gonna take a.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Walker Jenkins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air to left down the line. And a foul ball. That one clips the outside corner. 1 and 2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Dominguez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one lifted to left. Conforto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
And that's way high. And the count even 1-1. That clips the corner.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
This one in the air right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that.
I ain't nobody picky, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her shot it relax now. So she can get ready with.
And we're back. Here's Machado.
Leading up for Puerto Rico, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Jenkins sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. one up, one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Suzuki now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Line to left, and foul ball. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-0. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Foul ball there. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Ready now for the 5th inning, and here is Vladimir Guerrero. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Guerrero goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. mph to finish him off. And now the first baseman, Jack Paglione. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Fought off foul.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1 out, bases empty. Goldie takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the second baseman. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dubon tracks it down for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here comes Carlos Correa. Crochet back to work. There's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball.
Brings it in. One down. And here is Michael Conforto. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time.
Conforto.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
Second baseman,
2 down, bases empty. Ozzie Albies the next to hit. Just off the outside edge. Lawler tossed to first, and Albies is retired. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Lawler at the plate and takes high there. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where
runner on the go. Pitch misses. Punch with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fastball is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Conforto moving under this one, and that'll do it. Here at Petco Park, bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Strike on the inside corner, 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's
throws to Henderson. Back to first, not in time. Now Machado up here. both 2 in this one. Runner on the move. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, right side. Oh, a great flip. It's there, and that's a great play.
You see something in my soul just don't feel.
We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Walker Jenkins. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And it falls. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The left fielder, number 24.
Jason Dominguez digs in now.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Dubon pulls it in on the run. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Runner around third. He'll score.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. And gone. And we are starting over. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. And now, Jack Caglione. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
That one ripped. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here in San Diego, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Carlos Correa. Late swing, fouled off. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Out to short, Henderson. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. That is the inning.
I put in work. Now watch me. Let me work. I put in work.
Ready to begin the 8th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. On the mound now, Yohan Duran.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Duran, a 6'5" righty, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. And here is Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Caught in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. To the right side, Albies. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Smith back to work. And fouled off. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Bella, those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And the tying run is on base. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Albies on the move. Cut on and miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Here's Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Big RBI for him right there. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
And now it's Manny Machado. Runner takes off in the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. On the ground to third. Lawler tossed to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Walker Jenkins. And that's outside. Ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. That one felt good. And now they're out in front. It's 4-3. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fly ball center field. Dubon pulls that one down, and there's 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. Outside low. Ball 1. Andres Munoz into the game.
Now just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1 down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that chance handled. And they get Ohtani for the out. He's 2 outs away. Rodriguez will hit next. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fouled off down the right side.
Now pitching, Emmanuel Clausen.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
Bringing the cheese on that
No
one.
balls, 2 strikes.
Clase is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
In the deal I just signed, I don't need to labor controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, way to dependence, punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Windowton black at the minimum sentence, and I was apprentice and under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grill in the incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet is mold on the ceiling. Master pick gets Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of the feeling, I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city. The rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for 2. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord. Yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a switch for the Because you cheer the spice strips. MS Supreme 98 size 11. I crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I rented it up just to give me a monogram. 1-on-1 cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with. Not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather get colder. 7 consecutive strikes that professional bowl. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it.
I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes and brown hair, how could I resist the color of your stare? It doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime.